if this goes well, I do want to start Black Goop.
Are you going
to have a candle that smells like your vagina?
I will. I mean, that is the number one goal. That is success. If this young Black girl from Nashville, Tennessee can successfully sell a line of candles called This Is What My Pussy Smells Like, boom, the dream.
You know you've made it. You got a candle. Smells like fun.
This is Advice from Strangers, the podcast where we ask people we've never met to solve our most intimate problems. I'm your host, Bridgette Kimbrough. Let's do this. Hi, and welcome back. This week, I'm super excited to bring together one of my most trusted advisors with someone known to me, but unknown to him. These are two strangers willing to come together and talk about something dumb or profound for our mutual benefit. It's a conversation that could help, can't hurt. And here to help us make it happen, your co-host and my urban guru, Paul. Paul, how you doing?
Hey, girl. I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Getting in the swing of this podcasting thing.
I love it.
Yeah. How are you? Tell me about your summer. How's your summer been?
It's been good, but I mean, let's talk about this heat. I mean, global warming is real.
Oh my God.
And you know what? You know what the side effect of it is? I'm cranky. Like, I'm hot. And it is not cute. I mean, it is not cute. It is not a recipe for success. It is too much. But in all seriousness, no, it's been a good summer. Low-key, good.
I love imagining you in P-Town on a bike.
Yep.
With like some boat shoes on and like a khaki short.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're just I know you're from Florida, but you feel very Provincetown, New England.
I think I'm meant to be a snowbird, right? Snowbird, like winter in Palm Beach, summer in New England. I feel like that's civilized and how I should be living my life.
I like this. Here's the mistake that we both made, and we've discussed it. I don't know that we've ever termed it a mistake, but I'm going to go ahead now and call it a mistake, is that we did not marry rich / marry at all, because all of these, like, I don't know, morals and dreams and like what standards that like I was holding on to. Now I am tired. I am done. I have been doing this since I was like 16. Let's stop. Let's stop and live a lovely life full of vacations and cocktails.
Absolutely. And for any young folk listening to this podcast, the Gen Yers, or I don't even know what you are. Listen, okay? Don't wait. Don't be like, oh, I'm going to play what is it called?
Field.
The dating pool. I'll play the field. No. Snatch him or her early. Don't be get in early, like get a ring on them and then run. Because you not like this thing like, oh, I'll settle down in my 30s or 40s. No, by 20, 28, all the good ones are taken.
Are you still really not on anything?
No, I literally have never been on anything. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to use it. Like, the only hot guys I'm following is like the person I saw like ride their bike down my street. I'm like, oh, where he's? I'm like running, chasing him down, like in my flip flops, okay, and my shorts. Like, where are you going? So
what about dating apps?
No, I'm not. I'm really analog. Like, I'm really like.
This is why we're alone.
I'm very old fashioned. I want to meet someone like at a dinner party after a couple cocktails, and maybe there's a connection, maybe there's not, but yeah, I'm not, or like I'm out the once a year I go to like an actual bar or dancing with my friends, and you're 3 sheets to the wind, and you meet someone that way. But I'm not good at like digital banter.
Okay, I read this book. It's called You Lost Him at Hello. Okay. Amazing. I only read the first 3 chapters. It should have been called This Is Why You're Alone, Bridgette, because I just didn't get invited to that slumber party where like girls told each other this shit, or like their moms told them like there is a way that you do it, and it's all the things that I don't do. Like when I go out with friends, I'm just hanging out with my friends and I'm literally not paying attention to anything else. And it's like, you're supposed to like, you walk into a bar, you're supposed to just kind of take a lap, but then you're like looking, and anybody that you find attractive, you actually make eye contact with them. And then you keep going. And so that is a nonverbal permission for them to approach you later.
I mean, this sounds exhausting. I'm not going to... Yeah, I'm not arguing with her point of view. Obviously, this person's probably like happily coupled, right? So clearly, like they're talking from experience. But like, I don't want to do that. Like when I go out, if we're at the bar, I want to have a drink and some fries and chit chat and like, catch up. I'm not going to be like skip. I mean, if I'm scanning the room, it's for like the nearest exit in case of an emergency situation. Okay, because I live in fear every moment. I'm like I feel like the apocalypse is like around the corner. So that's where I'm scanning the spaces for like, how do I get out if like all mayhem breaks out? But yeah, I'm not like scanning the room, making eye contact. And that sounds like
that. And it is work. Yeah, it is work. But it's like, you don't mind it because it's your perception that you need the goal at the end of that work. And I wasn't operating with that. Like,
it's a thing. It's a situation.
And listen, it really is.
I'm gonna Golden Girls it, right? Like I'm gonna like retire with friends. We live all in the same house, or we have like cottages right next to each other, like on a compound, you know what I mean, together. But like I'm just gonna I just want to like Golden Girls it and call it a day.
Okay, Paul, we are here for a reason. And I think we need to get down to it. So are you ready to pick a topic?
I am. I'm very excited.
Awesome. All right, I pulled just a handful. I hope you're happy with them. Okay. And they are: is it time to lower my standards? Should I get a chemical peel? How do I get better at flirting? What's the key to life? And should I start wearing crop tops?
Oh, these are all good ones. Say them one more time real quick. One more time.
Yeah, no worries. Okay. Is it time to lower my standards? Should I get a chemical peel? How do I get better at flirting? What's the key to life? Or should I start wearing crop tops?
Okay. It's a toss-up between should I get a chemical peel, because that can go to a whole skincare world, which, like I'd love to like dive into. And also the flirting one. Let's go with the chemical peel. Let's go with skincare. But I'm feeling
I love it. Okay. This is great. All right. We're going to bring this person in.
Hi, Bunny.
Hello, Bunny. Laurel, this is Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hi, Laurel. So nice to meet you.
Hi. Hello. What's going on?
We're just doing the do. So, Bunny, Laurel, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
I am excited to be here. Thank you.
I'm very excited. Yeah. So our guest host this week is Paul. I have given Paul a selection of topics, and he has chosen, should I get a chemical peel?
Oh, that's a very good question. I would have to say, because I have Irish fair skin that burns just like the thought of looking at the sun, a chemical peel scares the holy shit out of me. So what might not be right for me, you know your skin. So what, I have no idea. Like, I personally wouldn't get one, but if you are like, I want a chemical peel, then you're going to do it and do it, you know? You might look like like a piece of meat or something. Like, I don't know after that much about what chemical peels look like, but I'm scared.
I mean, we've seen those ladies in the mall, haven't we? Like just fresh out in public after something that seemed pretty invasive, but yet clearly like a same day process.
That's
So
scary part.
I've always been afraid of them, but I will say this, and this is really, just like a general skincare, a broader skincare conversation, if you will, just about what do we like, what do we not like, what are we afraid of. Um, but I actually like I didn't know that they did chemical peels for like black skin. But I have noticed that my skin when I came back out into public after the werewolf days of COVID, and really put this head back into the sunshine, I noticed some things I didn't like. And my complexion had like changed colors and just stuff had happened. And I have a dermatologist and we had a chemical peel conversation and she was like, we can even out your skin tone. It's really not a big deal. It's not what you're thinking. Just like wash your face with like soap and water for a couple of days, but like that's it. You can still be seen and you're not gonna look like like a steak. I know exactly. Yeah, that. So
Like you just get it across the road face first.
yeah. Like some type of like who would do that on purpose? Yeah. So I feel like it's a pathway to a new youth, which I would like to have. Paul, have you ever considered one? What's going on in your skincare regimen right now?
Oh, I mean, I'm looking at myself right now. And I'm like, it's not a recipe for success. But yes, I've never done a chemical peel, but I've done laser facials and I've done microneedling. And I'm trying to get better about doing a facial once a quarter, once a season. Because facial is very like, that's easy. Like anyone can do that, right? It's very approachable. But like I wanted to see like results. The issue is that I've kind of been struggling with is so I've done laser facials and they're really expensive. So like while I think they help, am I getting the most bang for my buck? You know what I mean? Like are the results worth the price, So and I kind of felt with the laser facials, at least for my skin, they weren't. But I've had friends do laser facials and I get like fantastic results. So now lately I've been doing microneedling, which is what the esthetician recommended. But you need a minimum of 3 sessions to like start noticing the results.
That's always how they get you.
I've done 3. Oh, what was that?
I said that's always how they get you.
Oh, they always get you. It's always like a package of like 24. And you're like, oh my God, like 3 years into it. And you're like, I can't pay my rent. But my skin looks great. But yeah, so now I've started the microneedling. So, but to be honest, like, I feel like I'm trying all these things and they're like they're all good, but like, are they worth what you're paying for? That's what I struggle with, if I'm being honest.
So you're really down this road. I like this. I'm going to say this based on nothing. Laser facial sounds like bullshit. Laser facial just sounds like something somebody made up where they were like, I can rub this wand over your face and then we'll call it a facial, or like some weird sex act. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting from laser facial. So, Godspeed with that.
It's a really precise.
As well it should be.
I'm going to lean into that, precise.
The needles, what does that do?
So the microneedling, and to my understanding, I'm paraphrasing, is by making these tiny little like pricks into your skin, right? You're basically introducing trauma to the skin, right? These little micro, whatever you want to call them, abrasions. And so that trauma induces the production of collagen. So it's like boosting your collagen production to like minimize the appearance of pores, minimize like the expression lines. I mean, Bridget's dying laughing. You're like, Paul, you just got sold as like a sack of shit. Like, and you fell for it.
But I'm
That's
just
what I
like,
was told.
no, I'm just like, oh, like if I punched you in the face and then it swelled up, and I'm like, oh, look at all
The
that
trauma. No, that
plumpness.
trauma.
Yeah,
Just open it
trauma.
up.
Look at all that
Maybe I just,
trauma.
maybe I just want to slap me around. Oh my gosh. But like I've had girlfriends do it and they look great. So, but I also think honestly, it's like everything. Like I think these treatments are helpful, but like it's about like, drinking the water, like eating right, sleeping right? Like managing stress. So I think it's like a whole situation, which I'm probably not doing.
Yeah, it's a whole lifestyle of non-trauma, you know. Yeah, yeah.
I guess a couple years ago, during COVID, actually, when I was buying something from Amazon every fucking day, and I saw the little micro needle. It's a tool, and it rolls over, and so I was like, oh, perhaps that might open the pores, get things going. I have rosacea anyway, so I was like, I'm just going to needle all around and make sure that I'll get red and then it'll heal. And I don't think that I enjoyed that. It was a little needle roller, and it was fun. It was purple, like purple. But I rolled it. Maybe I rolled it too hard because I definitely had some trauma going on in the face, and I don't really know what the benefit was, other than it was a complete pandemic buy from Amazon. Because I also got those dermaplaning razors for facial hair, because I'm in a wonderful time in my life where, in a woman's life, where she blossoms into a completely different woman, and one of those being just
Werewolf days.
Yes, that's it. That's it. I don't know now. I've done the needle, not the needle, and I forget, the dermaplane, and I will still do that, but I would pay somebody to do that, and I know you can, but I would probably pay for that. Maybe not a laser facial, maybe not that.
I think I think that's something they just offer, like Paul's doctor.
You want to do the laser facial? Wink. Nudge, nudge.
Wink. That's an extra swipe of the credit card. I do want to get that thing though, with the light that just like sucks the fat out of your face and like gets rid of your double chin. Have you guys seen that?
Is it like a wand that looks like a Y?
Yes.
It looks like a Y, and it goes.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what?
And
Funny,
it
it's
sucks.
the same. It's like I see it. I don't want it, but I don't know. I think
those videos are convincing because you can see it happen. I don't know if you've watched any. I don't know how much you're on the tickety talk, but you can fully see people doing it, and they're talking, and after like 2 minutes, they just stop, and there's this side of their face and that side of their face, and it does work. I don't know how long it lasts.
For a TikTok video,
long enough for a TikTok video. And I don't know, it's all the rage. And apparently they were like, oh, the $10 one works just as good as like the $100 one. So I might get in it. Paul, do you know of this thing, that wand?
I have not. I mean, I feel like every tool's a wand, in the dermatologist's office.
Yeah.
But I've not heard about that. I want to like Google it now. I want to like do some research.
It's like a Y, and there's a light. And there's one video where like the girl puts it to her face and she's like, so it does apparently like suck pretty hard. It's just sucking. It's like a vacuum cleaner for your face. And then, but it does contour the face. Like, I don't know what's happening. But if it lasts long enough for like a date or a job interview,
it must stimulate something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. A wedding reception, trolling the bar. I mean, how much time do I have before my chin falls back down? That's all I need to know, really.
At midnight. Yeah, until midnight.
It's convenient.
It's like Cinderella.
My chin.
It's convenient enough to put in a purse. Put it in a purse.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm in the bathroom in a stall, just like
Or if you
sucking.
happen to have a very lucky evening and you wake up the next morning like, oh, my chin today. I gotta stick it back up.
It, it used to be a wig, and now it's my chin. I mean, there's always something. If I'm in the dating arena, the socialization arena, there's something waiting to betray me.
It's frightening. Okay, so the whole laser facial reminds me of, it was, I don't know if it was like in the early 90s or the 80s, but it was like this mask. And you put it on and it had the red light therapy, and you put it on, and there is like a newer version or something like that that's out now. But this thing was straight up connected to a battery pack, and you put it on your face and, watch TV, do chores, do, what women are supposed to do, right?
Well, you know what's so funny is that every time I go to the dermatologist, because my dermatologist, they have like the, what is it called, like the aesthetic or
esthetician.
wing with the wing. That's where they make all their money. And of course, I'm this idiot that falls for all of it, all the marketing. But yeah, every time you do any treatment, it can be facial. They're like, "Oh, do you want to upgrade it to the deluxe?" And it's deluxe. It's always like infrared. Everything's infrared. It's like $300 more for the infrared. I'm like, no, I don't. I'm like, if you want to give me the infrared for free, sure. But I don't know if it's infrared. It's something. But it's always like a light, some sort of pulse light that like is supposed to like deeply penetrate whatever the second layer of skin. But they're always trying to upgrade it, upgrade me on it, and it's like $200 more. I'm like, no, I'm good. Just give me the regular tried and true.
They're like servers at at Fridays. Like, can I interest you in a cookie sundae? It's only $300 more.
It is.
Something came into my brain. I mean, it is fun just to like go to the dermatologist and like have them like gently touch your face and like kind of make you some promises in the dark. And so my dermatologist, I've been going to her for, I don't know, let's say 7 or 8 years. She has not aged at all. There are pictures of her on the wall from like an article like she did probably 10 years ago. She looks exactly like it. And the first time I went to her, it was for my hair. And she was like, this is what we're going to do. And she took a syringe, took some blood from, I don't remember where, put it in the centrifuge she had in the other room, spun it down into platelets, and then gave me shots in my scalp to like regenerate growth from just other cells in my body. And I was like, that's baller.
What kind of sorcery is that? What?
That's called science. That's called science. I was like, if you have a centrifuge and look like Black Barbie, I am here for it. I am here for it. I will be back. I don't care how much it costs. I'm coming back. And then she does this all the time, like a mad scientist, where she'll laugh and like twiddle her fingers together. Yeah, I freaking love her. But I will say, moving into the esthetician part of it, like the skincare part, it does feel like where they're like, well, I mean, we'll have to do at least 6 to like see what's happening. And I'm like, man, come on. Come on. But I want to believe it. I do have to do something. And she's doing something. She looks amazing. She's doing
injecting her platelets in her head. Okay.
She has a centrifuge in her bathroom at home, and she's just
That's it.
I mean, wasn't that the thing that like those rich people were like drinking the blood of youth or some crap?
Oh, they have like the vampire facial too now, where they're like, right, where they, isn't that what a vampire facial is? Where they like take your blood or something and they give it back to you. They're like, oh, they might be like murdering small babies in the process and like taking their blood to, like, just so you can look younger. But something's going on.
No big, you guys. No big. we're rolling out this thing called a vampire facial. Like, okay, come on.
I'm serious.
There's no centrifuge in that process. I'm just going to say that. That sounds like some Goop business.
Oh my gosh, which I would fall for. I'm like, well, let me just try it like 5 times.
Look, if this goes well, I do want to start Black Goop because if she can do it, I can do it. Look, I have a lot of half-baked ideas.
Are you going to have a candle that smells like your vagina?
I will. I mean, that is the number one goal, you know. Also, that candle is $75 and people are buying it. That candle is $75, you guys. That is success. That is capitalist success. If this young Black girl from Nashville, Tennessee can successfully sell a line of candles called This Is What My Pussy Smells Like, boom. The dream. The dream.
You know you've made it. You got a candle. Smells like fun.
You guys, I feel like we did it.
Oh, buddy, we missed our opportunity. That's what we should have been doing.
It's not gone. It is not gone. People are still desperately gloaming on to bullshit every second of every day. And here's the thing in the, you know, don't hate the player, hate the game. I do not hate the player. I will make fun of it, but also respect. That woman was like, did you see Shakespeare in Love? And now I'm selling this pussy candle. What? Huh? What? Okay.
It just takes one Oscar and then you can turn into
That's all it takes.
If you get an Oscar, you could turn to a successful candle maker. That's your next move in your career. Oscar first, and then candle maker.
It is strategy. It is about the strategy.
Yeah, she's got it. She knows that strategy.
Oh my God. Can I air this? Will I get sued?
I don't know.
Did she win? Did she win the lawsuit against that old man?
God, I don't know. I don't know what the outcome was. I was following that, and I did.
I think she won. And I feel like if he couldn't beat her, you know, having been like, you know, pummeled, then I can't beat her now.
She won. No, she won that.
She did win. Yeah.
Speaking of stupid shit from the 80s and 90s, do you remember, was it Not Sleeping with the Enemy? What was the movie with Julia Roberts and she, like, dying young or living young? Like, she falls in love. She's like the caretaker, right? And they fall in love. Do you remember in the beginning, she puts like mayonnaise in her hair to soften her hair? So me being like the 8th grader at the time, being like, I want to soften my hair. And like, I put mayonnaise in my hair. I mean, it took like a week to like get the mayonnaise smell out of my hair. My mom was like, what are you doing? I'm like, Julia Roberts is doing it. You're not Julia Roberts. You need to calm down, okay? And I was like, why? Yes. I don't know, but I was just thinking of 80s, 90s things. But yeah, so the things that we do, I put mayonnaise in my hair because there was that scene where she's putting mayonnaise in her hair while she's taking care of it.
It's moisturizing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do not mind. Yeah.
Yeah, vinegar, eggs, all that stuff.
All that stuff, right?
Yeah.
Did it help? Did it make your hair shiny and
yeah?
Did it?
It made my hair like oily and smelly, like, which is how it normally is. So just it exacerbated my normal like hormonal issues. Oh my gosh, I can't.
All right. Well, I don't know what any podcast listener could want beyond this. I feel like we took a deep dive into skincare, random sexual practices. I'm probably gonna get sued by Gwyneth Paltrow, and I think in the end that maybe not only is a laser facial real, but might actually be a good recommendation for Frau Bunny. So Laurel, I would love for you to, I would love for you to report back, and you know, if I do my peels later this year, you know, fingers crossed for meeting my 100% out of pocket max, at which point everything's free, and I'll burn this whole situation off my head. I don't care. Let's
I want to
do
see a
it.
picture of you
We should.
after the chemical peel, like with your face just looking like some roadkill.
Just hammered. Just trauma.
It is good. What we learned is that trauma on your face gives you a beautiful complexion.
Yeah. That's
That is
at least
the
what they
line of
told
this
Paul.
episode.
That's what they told Paul anyway.
Which is how I probably have been in many precarious situations in my life.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay, let's go for it. And then,
I think I think this was probably introduced a long time ago and has nothing to do with his dermatologist. He's just like, face trauma. Oh, I know it well.
Buddy, I have to also say that your handle, BK Broiler, is cracking me the fuck up. I love it so much.
It's the best. We actually spoke about it earlier. It is. Why do I have my email? I recognize their names.
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Nobody will see this until I fuck it up, and then Gwyneth Paltrow's emailing you.
I'll come up with something.
I do love Gwyneth.
I love her. I love her crazy ass. But definitely sued now. I'm gonna have to do a lot of editing. Look, the last one I basically had to do nothing. This one is gonna take some work. But thank you both so much.
Nice to meet you, Paul.
This was so fun.
So nice meeting you. We should do like a follow-up session in the fall. Like we each try treatment and then we come back to like circle back and see how it goes. And we can discuss it.
I love that. Okay. Bonus episodes. We're all going to come back with our new faces.
Yep. I'm going to get a new face and I'm going to get on that Ozempic train.
Do it. Oh my God. Mine. Speaking of things that everybody else is like, oh my God, I had to set an alarm to not eat. Hi. 6 weeks in, nothing. 6 weeks in, gained 3 pounds. You're welcome. Fucking for real. That's
Which
a true
one
story.
again?
Oh my
God. Wegovy.
Try a Mounjaro. Get a different one. Mounjaro.
I had an emergency call to get switched to something, and he was like, you just started like the real full dose and you've got to give it time. I think that's bullshit, because everybody else was like, oh my God, I took the shot, and then like 6 hours later I was just like, what even is food?
Yeah, I'm gonna put whatever. Nothing invented in the history of invention is ever gonna make me go, I forgot to eat. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah. But I fell for it.
Well, you don't keep going. Well,
he's like,
let's see.
Yeah, I'm going to keep going. I'm invested. I mean, Oprah. Let's name them.
Clarkson, walking around New York.
Kelly Clarkson. Everybody saying they did something else, and Oprah telling the truth.
And that's right. Why can't? Because we know what it is. What? Just a minute. Because I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah. When I get on it, and if it works, I'm gonna shout that shit from the rooftop. I don't know what's the kind of Mounjaro. Stay away. Stay away.
Oh my God, I love it. I just want to get my mouth wired shut. Do you remember the Real World, like the Venice? That was like Real World number 3 or number 4, where that girl literally, again, things that people did in the 80s. No, this was not. She literally had her doctor like physically wire her mouth shut. Google this. Real World. I think it was Real World Venice.
Remember that.
And she treated smoothies for like 2 months. I'm like, I need that. I'm like, just go to my an oral surgeon, wire my mouth shut, and I can only have smoothies for 2 months.
In high school, there was a girl who had an underbite, I believe it was, and they had to reset her face. So basically, they broke her jaw and wired her jaw shut. And for like 2 to 3 months, she all she ate were milkshakes and smoothies. And I don't know if she needed to lose weight. I think she probably did. But I would be scared. What if you get sick and you have to throw up and your mouth can't open? You see, these anxiety.
Yeah.
Laurel, this is why we need you. This is why you're here. See? Yep.
Yeah. We're going to keep her on the hotline in case Paul starts
Scratch
to
the wiring
consider
mouth shut.
some more invasive procedures. I forgot about wiring your jaw shut. I mean, that's crazy. That's insane.
People did that. It was like a medically approved procedure.
Because you're fat, let's just tape your mouth shut or wire your mouth shut. Stop eating, fatty.
That was before Y2K. There were no rules before Y2K.
Yeah.
It was literally, we were flying by the seat of our pants before we all thought we were going to have no money in our ATMs at the turn of the century.
Right. Oh, man. Well.
All right. It is 4:02. I don't know where you guys need to be, but I will release you back to your days. Thank you so much, guys.
So good to see you. I'm Paul, and anytime, let me know.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Awesome. You'll be back.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. This has been Advice from Strangers. Thank you to our co-host Paul and guest Laurel H. A friend and confidant, Paul enjoys travel and long walks on the beach. A librarian extraordinaire in Reno, Nevada, Laurel is a lover of cats and dusty old books. Laurel and Paul have never met before, never heard each other's names, or seen each other's faces before this recording.